Good morning, welcome to Soldier Creek Bison. It's a warm morning here in Kansas. I am not complaining. And the buffalo are getting another hay bale. This time the hay bale rolled out just the way I wanted it to. May be hard to see because it's kind of brown on brown, but it was essentially 3 strips, 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, the buffalo are all smoothed out. There will inevitably be the normal pushing that comes with it. Kind of bullying around, but as you can see, they're all pretty calm and just enjoying breakfast. So this winter I'll probably roll out 100, 110 bales. Normally it's 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day if it's really cold. See, there's the pushing, and that's normal. That's just them establishing the pecking order. Maybe one day you'll see where it can get pretty intense. People get flipped over on their sides. If you wonder why I rolled out the hay bale here and not in other areas, much like in the area behind me, I think in some of the previous videos over here, I was attempting to kind of roll it out to suppress weeds, and that's what it's really all about, weed suppression. So here, while there's a bit of fescue, there's also a lot of ragweed mixed in. It doesn't go far, luckily, but I'm rolling out hay bales here to kind of trample it down. Put some more organic material back on top of it. See if it gets us some grass. This is 841. She's probably the ugliest buffalo I got. It's her little pug nose. But she's pregnant at least. You can tell how wide she is. And she's always pretty docile until I got her in the chute. Then she was probably the most ferocious. But she's always one of the ones that'll come around, be up close. This right here is a yearling bull. And as a calf, he just looked like a tank. He was just built. He's still a little stocky. I'm curious to see what he's going to look like as a bull, as a mature bull. We'll see. I don't name my buffalo. You'll often hear me just refer to, tag numbers. But there is one exception, and that is Rusty. Rusty is our lead bull. I'm trying to figure out where he is. He's all the way in the back over there, unfortunately. I probably should have waited till he was around before I start mentioning him. And I guess I could name more of them, but there's too many to keep up with. There's 868. That is a bull calf that is just not looking good. I've tried giving it Draxin. And to no avail. .837 here. We almost lost .837 when we first got here. It was our first injury. Right in the front left shoulder, it got gored pretty bad, and it wasn't even walking on the leg. It was covered with flies and maggots. We gave it Draxin, did everything we could, and then sure enough, it rebounded. Now, it didn't get pregnant, but it looks, from the rear anyway, it looks pregnant this year, which is good. Because otherwise, if you don't produce a calf 2 years in a row, you're gone. But yeah, 868, I don't know. I just don't know. It's just skinny, lethargic. It's obviously not in here trying to eat. Obviously it's concerned about being bullied. But still, the hay spread out enough where if it wanted to get something to eat, it could. But we'll see. Sometimes they surprise you, but most of the time, if it's injured, there's a pretty good chance it'll heal. But if they're sick, that's a different story. People often ask me what's the most enjoyable part about, being out in the country. And this is it right here. Just watching the animals eat, listening to them. I mean, obviously they're picking hay up off the ground, but I really like in the spring and summer when there's grass and you just hear that cacophony of ripping. It's rip, rip, rip with their tongues. Everyone's so quiet. Birds flying overhead, the sun setting. We have some of the most beautiful sunsets here I've ever seen. And that's what it's all about. That's what makes all the hard work worth it. .833. There you are. She's got, I think her left eye is blind. It's got a white dot on it. I think it's getting better. I'm pretty sure it was pink eye. This is as close as I've been to her in a while, quite honestly. Or we have elm and hedge trees. I don't know if she just got poked in the eye with a thorn. But it seems to be getting better. But she does not look pregnant. I'm hoping she surprises me. She looked worse, honestly, over the summer, but she's looking a little better than she did. It's gonna get cold tonight. Maybe even snow tomorrow. It's been warm. It stayed above freezing last night, but still the ponds are covered in ice. I broke ice yesterday, but since there's so much ice, it just kind of refreezes the holes I break open. But I noticed the buffalo have a little area carved out for them, so they'll be able to get water for today. And enjoy this before the weather comes in. Thanks for coming along for this morning's chores. You guys have a good day.